Today we are going to practice two different strategies of making change. For our first problem, we'll walk through both of the ways together, and then for the next problems, you will pick a strategy and solve the problem. Our first problem says, Sarah bought a cake from the bakery for $5.89. She paid with a $10 bill. How much change will she get back? For our first strategy, counting on, we are going to start at our $5.89. And we are going to try to count on to something easier to handle. So we are going to put in a penny, which will get us $5.90. We will add a dime, which will get us to $6. And now I can take bigger jumps. So we can do dollar, 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 which equals our total that we need to get, $10. So now we are not done though. We need to go back and figure out the total change. So we are going to go back and we are going to add up the coins that are left. So we're going to count up, we have $4 plus a dime plus a penny. So that would be, if we write it out, $4 plus our dime is 10 cents plus our penny makes it 11 cents. So it'd be $4.11 would be the change. Our other strategy is we are going to move that down a little bit. We are going to subtract our problem. So we're going to start with our $10 and we are going to subtract $5.89. So we can get that to line up better. So when we do that, if you remember our subtracting methods, we have to go across zeros. We start with the ones place, but we can't do 0 minus 9, so we have to go all the way over to our first number that has something other than a 0. We make that 0 in that place, and if we're going to borrow, then 10 come over. Well, I need to borrow again, so that 10 becomes a 9, and I shift 10 over to the dimes place. In the dimes place, I need to borrow again, so I make that a 9. And in the pennies place, I have my 10. Now I can do my problem. 10 minus 9 is 1. 9 minus 8 is 1. I have to move my decimal point on down. 9 minus 5 is 4. And 0 minus 0 is 0. So my total is $4.11. Both ways get me the exact same answer. For the next problems, you are going to pick the strategy that you want to use, whether it's counting on or subtracting, or you can do one and you can try the other one to check your work. Here is our next problem. Jim bought a bottle of soda from Holiday for $1.27. He paid with a $5 bill. How much change will he get back? For this one, we're just going to pick the method. This one we'll do the subtracting method to check. So we start with our $5 bill, and we are going to subtract the $1.27. And there's our problem. So when we subtract, we have to go across the zeros again. We go to the dollars place, and $1 is the same as, we move a dollar over, which is 10 dimes in the dimes place. we are going to take 1 dime, so now we have 9 dimes. We move it over to the pennies place. 1 dime is worth 10 pennies. And now I subtract. 10 minus 7 is 3. 9 minus 2 is 7. I bring down my decimal point. 4 minus 1 is 3. So my total change for Jim is going to be $3.73. The next problem. Angie bought a pizza from Papa Murphy's for $13.56. She paid with a $20 bill. How much change will she get back? For this one, we are going to do the counting on method. We start with $13.56. We want to get that to something easier to handle. So I'm going to add 4 pennies. 4 cents gets me to $13.60. From there, I can do it a few different ways. I can add a dime, a nickel to get to 75. For this, I'm going to keep it easier. I'm going to add 4 dimes, so 40 cents, which will get me to $14. And from there, it's easier. Rather than write the dollar amounts, I'm going to say $6. I'm going to add $6, which gets me to the total I need, which is $20. Now my job to get the change is to go back and count. So I have $6.44. So the change that Angie would get back would be $6.44. And our final problem. The price of admission to Safari Island is $8.14. I paid with a $10 bill. How much change will I get back? For this one, I am going to subtract. So I'm going to use my $10 bill, and I am going to subtract the $8.14 that I had for the admission. So again, I have to go to my $10 place. I take the $10 and move it over, and I have 10 in the dollars place. I take my $10 and I leave $9, and I move $1 over. $1 is the same as 10 dimes. And again, to make this work, I need to take a dime, move it over to the pennies place, and I have 10 pennies. Now I can subtract. 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 1 is 8. Make sure I bring my decimal point down. 9 minus 8 is 1, and 0 minus nothing is 0. So the change I would get back at Safari Island is $1.86. Either method works just fine. Again, you can use them to check the other work to see if you got the answer correct and make sure you didn't miss anything. But those are the 2 different strategies we use for making change when we do our math problems.